Hey guys, so I got a comment on one of my other videos about snap changing, and so I thought that I would do a quick how-to video of how I snap change our Smart Bottoms diapers. Each diaper brand is going to be different with the way that you change them, but this is how I change the Smart Bottoms diapers. I followed a blog tutorial on this, and this is just going to be a video version. I will put the link down below to that blog post where I got on how to do this. So this is just the video on how to. Anyways, so these are the things that you are going to need for a snap change. So these are the snap pliers. These are the snap removal pliers, which these are not necessary, but they do save a lot of time. You will need a seam ripper or something to just get the thread open, some scissors, thread, a diaper obviously, and then snaps. And I am going to be changing this diaper here to the purple snaps. The first step that you're going to do is open up this part of the diaper. Alright, so I usually start you just grab one. Usually do about 5 or so. Make sure that you don't get the POL. Make sure that all you have is the thread when you are doing this, and that you don't rip or snag. So once you get a good amount, you can kind of grab it like this. And then as you'll see, it's connected there as well. So you're gonna have to kind of get down and grab one of those threads. Make sure again that you're just getting the thread. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what I'm doing too. So as you can see there, there's just 2 little threads. Once you get that, literally you can just pull it apart, and then you just keep grabbing those threads, pull it, and get it until you get completely to that 2 snap mark there, and then you can go back this way until you get to there as well. Or if you can work with less area, this is just what I do. I need a lot of space to get the snap things in there. Okay, so once I get the seam ripped open, I will start taking the snaps off, and I'll use the removal tool that I mentioned earlier. You just put it on there, you just press down, and the snap will come right off. And there's 2 different pieces to the snap removal one, so you only do this kind of snap with one of them, and then you have to switch them for the other ones. So I usually do all those, and then I will flip the diaper completely inside out. And I'll shove the tongue of the diaper down in there. Make sure it's unsnapped too. And then once it's completely inside out, then you'll just take the removal tool, find a snap, and you'll have to make sure that you're not getting any of the POL. I made that mistake on one of the diapers. So just make sure that it's completely free of everything there. So it's just got the snap, and then you just press, and it comes off. That's it, and then it's missing one. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll remove all the snaps. I'll probably come back and show you once I get the other piece on for the male type snaps, the ones that poke up. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Alright, so I have off all the rise snaps, which were the the female end of the snap, and now I'm going to take off the male end, the ones that stick up. And I had to change the attachment that was on to this one, so that way it'll fit in there. So, and then I just, same thing, just put it in there and make sure that none of the fabric is there. And you just push through, and then the snap will come right off. And I'll just do that, and I'll keep doing that to the rest of these here. Okay, so once you get the snaps completely off the diaper, you can start putting on your new snaps. Now with my cam snap pliers, there is 2 sizes for this little thing that has the white tip on it. Let me grab the other one here. So there's 2 of them. This is a larger end one, and then this one is more, it's smaller. Can't really see it. But this one, this attachment I use for this part of the snap when I do these ones. And I've done several diapers now, and if I use the same, like if I use this one for all the snaps, they don't snap properly. So I have to switch these out. So I'll do all of the male snaps, I'll put all those on, and then I will switch out and put this one on for the female ones. So once you do that and you have the right thing on there, the right attachment, you're going to flip the diaper back right side out, and you just put the prong end one through the already pre-made hole from where you took off the snaps, and then you're going to put on the snap, and then you're going to stick the snap on in the black, and you'll hear it settle in there, and you want to make sure that it's in there. I usually try and give it like a little bit of a wiggle to see if it's moving and make sure it's all in there, and then once that is secure, pinch it down just a little bit and then give it a good squeeze, and as you can see, it's on there. So I'm going to do that to all of these ones right here, and then I will come back when I'm ready to do the other kind of snaps. Alright, so I got all those snaps put on there. So now I'm going to work with the other ones. I already switched out my attachment on my pliers. I already did that. So just stick the prong side there, grab your snap, put over that, and then you just do the same thing. Make sure it snaps in there in that black thing, and then you just press and it'll smash them together. Alright, so once you get all the snaps on, and I like to test them out, and so I snapped those together, and I got the hip ones, or the tab ones on, and once you have that, you're ready to start to sew it back together. Now, you don't necessarily need a sewing machine. I'm sure you could do this by hand if you don't have a sewing machine, but I have one, and so that's what I use when I close this back up. And it's already pretty well like folded over from when they stitched it initially, and so I just fold it down and make sure it's right, and then I'll feed it into the machine and just watch it as I go. And then I will show you what it looks like when it's all finished. Also, I'm not sure what the name of this thread was, because it doesn't have a name on it, but I just took the diaper into Joann's and found one that was as close a match as possible. And you also want to make sure that the thread is 100% polyester. That way you don't have any wicking, or it just has to be polyester, so that way you don't have any leaks or anything like that. All right, and there we go. It is all sewed up. I did have a little bit of a hiccup, but I mean, it looks fine. And it's all sewed up. So now I can get to prepping it, and that's how you change the Smart Bottoms diapers. If you have any questions, just leave them below in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this video helped. And be sure to like and subscribe so that way you can check out more videos when I upload them later. Thanks, guys.